Population aging in Sri Lanka is accelerating rapidly. As a society, we need to prepare not only to face its long-term implications, but also specific challenges it could raise for one vulnerable sector of our society: women.
Sri Lanka has a low female labour force participation. In fact, it is one of the countries with the largest gender gap in labour force participation globally. If you look at our labour force participation rate, it is low and it has been declining. Currently, the labour force participation rate is at 33.4%.
This is not a new problem for Sri Lanka, as there are many persistent factors here that discourage women from being more involved in the workforce.
Women are engaged a lot in unpaid care work and domestic work. For unpaid domestic work, their participation is at 86%, whereas for men it's 54%. And for unpaid care work, their participation is at about 35%. For men, it's about 17%. We don't see women in high-skilled jobs because they're not acquiring that type of skills that the market requires. So that is one other issue. There's a lot of discrimination in workforce hiring and promotion. There's also sexual and gender-based violence in the workplace, but also in their commute they have to face a lot of harassment in public transport. So these also deter them from participating in the workforce.
These issues don't just hurt the revenue potential of individual women, they also significantly limit the labour sector's ability to generate enough revenue to support the life cycle deficit of dependent age groups. But with all the challenges that women face in securing greater representation in the workforce, how can Sri Lanka create a more enabling environment?
We have to look at the legislations and ensure that there's gender equity in the labor legislations, and also there's non-discrimination in policies. In the public sector also, if they focus a lot more on ensuring that women are acquiring the right type of skills so that they could also be matched to high-skilled jobs. If we can improve childcare services and also make improvements to maternity leave, that will also support women.
What's more, Sri Lanka now has key information tools like the National Transfer Accounts to help advance gender equality in the labour sector.
If we look at the NTA, it has an extended methodology which helps us to count unpaid care work and domestic work that is done by women and bring that into the forefront. So this will help policymakers to look at policies that can actually promote the achievement of gender equality and empowerment.
Addressing gender inequality in the labour sector is vital to improving the welfare of women and a crucial part of Sri Lanka's strategy to support its ageing population. Adapting our economy to match the oncoming effects of population ageing is no easy feat. But with the right policy decisions, foresight to manage personal finances, and a more gender-inclusive labour sector, Sri Lanka has every hope of being prepared.